Okay, I don't get this. This is an off the top of the dome video. Maybe some of you folks can clear this up. This is in regards to the memorial that was held for the late Charlie Kirk. I think we all know it has concluded now. Looks like about 100,000 plus people showed up to honor the memory of the late Charlie Kirk. So a lot of love for Charlie Kirk from the conservative side of the aisle. I don't know how many Democrats showed up at the event. I got folks in the social media realm saying that, look, no Democrats showed up. What does that say about the Democratic Party? He didn't like Democrats. I mean, so what did you expect? A whole host of blue liberals showing up? But here is a statement that I find particularly concerning, because there were a lot of folks that spoke at Charlie Kirk's memorial. Many of them gave really good tributes. I think Pete Hegseth, particularly Marco Rubio, kind of took the thing to church. And regardless of how you feel about Charlie Kirk, Marco Rubio's speech was very, very pleasant and uplifting. But here's one I find particularly concerning.
He was a missionary with a noble spirit and a great, great purpose. He did not hate his opponents. He wanted the best for them. That's where I disagreed with Charlie. I hate my opponent, and I don't want the best for them. I'm sorry. I am sorry, Erica. But now Erica can talk to me and the whole group, and maybe they can convince me that that's not right, but I can't stand my opponent.
Everybody tells you Charlie Kirk was a great, loving man. He was a God-fearing man, loved Christ. And then this guy gets up here, our president of the United States, the guy we have sitting in the Oval Office, the man that is leading this great nation, and he makes it clear that he hates what might amount to half of America, because he says he hates his opponent. I mean, obviously the Democratic Party would qualify as an opponent. Certainly all of the Democrats in Washington, et cetera, that want Trump out of office, they would all qualify as an opponent. Now, he's making it clear, I don't wish the best for my opponents at all. Now, is that not what we've been criticizing in regards to Charlie Kirk? That it's not right, even if you see him as an opponent, to make light or celebrate what happened to him? And yet, at his funeral, at his memorial, you got the president of the United States making it clear, I don't wish the best for my opponents either. Was this the right venue to do something like this in? Let me know in the comments, what do you think? Because maybe I'm getting it wrong. Maybe so many folks have messed with Trump, tried to attack Trump, whatever you want to come up with, the impeachments, the court cases, that it is perfectly fine to show hatred anywhere you happen to pop up. I'm sick of them messing with me as president, so everywhere I'm located, if I get a microphone, I'm going to show nothing but hatred and retaliation towards Democrats. Maybe there are some folks who believe that even at Charlie Kirk's memorial, his funeral, this was indeed the time and place to make it clear you hate your adversaries. But I'm going to push back and simply suggest, if the right, particularly under Trump, does not like to be accused of hatred, you can't have a leader that's stating that he also hates people as well. That word has came out of his mouth several times. We're not talking about ad-libbing or accusing him. We're talking about him using the actual phrase, I hate Democrats. I hate my opponents. I mean, that's coming out of his mouth. So a lot of folks that support Trump often ask, why do you hate him so much? Why do you have Trump derangement syndrome? What do you call that? What do you think that leads to when the president of the United States is making statements like that? Now, if you support Trump, you love Trump, you're MAGA, you're probably going to justify it because of what I just said. People were trying to impeach him. People were trying to arrest him. People were trying to prevent him from becoming president. So I am 100% behind the president taking retaliation on his enemies. If that's what you support, fair enough, state it in the comments. But I'm going to tell you, this seems wrong when you got a whole host of speakers talking about love for Charlie Kirk, God, being God-fearing people, preaching Christianity, and then the president, the leader of us all, gets up there and starts talking about who he hates. Not to mention somewhat making the speech about himself as well, because that's what we're talking about here. As opposed to simply suggesting that Charlie Kirk was about making America great again or something of that nature, and Charlie Kirk held no ill will towards anybody. Why would you get up there and say that I do? I hate all my opponents, and I don't wish the best for them at all. Somebody let me know in the comments, what the hell am I getting wrong in my viewing of this? Because I just think flat out his statement was terrible. I believe it'll go down in history that he said this at someone's funeral. And anytime someone wants to bring up why do so many people dislike Trump, that speech alone, in addition to the other one where he said I hate all Democrats, those speeches alone could be played back to suggest why so many people hate him. Last but not least, a lot of folks believe that a lot of folks believe that Charlie Kirk was taken out because of all the rhetoric coming from the left. Understand what Trump is doing is exactly what folks on the right are complaining about. Rhetoric suggesting that not only did Tyler Robinson take out Charlie Kirk, but all the Democrats did. All of their rhetoric is responsible for the death of Charlie Kirk. So if anyone on the left is taken out, how could the same not be said for President Trump? It's a whole lot of rhetoric coming from that guy. Let me know what you think in the comments. As always, feel free to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.